All right, guys, how are we doing this beautiful evening? I know it's late, it's a late read. So, what came out is kind of interesting here. So, whoever you are, you've built a wall. And you needed to build this wall. Okay? You've been in solitude. Now, there's an individual here that's built a wall as well. But they're in this rebellious energy against you. Okay? This person has this very confident peacock energy going on. This person's in their pride, they're in their ego. This is outwardly how they act publicly. But behind the scenes, or if they ever come around you, this is who they are. So this is somebody that likes to throw rocks at you. Okay? This is someone that lives in a glass house. This person likes to play around casting spells. And they're into necromancy. So we're going to dig in here, get some more info on this person. All right, Spirit. There's something that has been put into the water, okay? There's evidence that somebody has taken it to a lake, they've been on a boat, and they thought if they threw this in the water, nobody's ever gonna know. Well, there was someone else on that boat that watched and saw and knew. Yep. And there's a widower here that's retired, that's hiding out behind the scenes. Just a little busybody. Yep, plotting away every day on you. No, it's not going to work. Them plotting, okay? Somebody tried to clone you. Got transhumanism here. Someone tried to clone you. Yeah, it didn't work. Operation Mockingbird, which we all know about that. That's been going on forever, but it's still going. Soon to be over. Lots of people are angry with you right now because you're back on the scene. You've popped back up and they told everybody you were done. You were done. You're going to be 10 feet under, okay? Ha! This widower that's retired that hides out. Ooh, she's angry. Yep. Very angry. She thought that she'd created so much mystery around all of her shenanigans and all her crimes against you. All right, let's see. That's who this person is that's rebelling against you. This is a retired widower. Okay? Weather manipulation. So, it's in reverse. That's not going to work. Transhumanism. I said that. There it is. They couldn't clone you. They tried. Someone out here thinks they're a better version of you than you are of yourself. And we need to go back and watch their life because I was just saying, these are always people. They have zero control of themselves. They're greedy. They are very manipulative. They're predictable. They feel like they can just strip somebody of their life, take their identity, make them into non-existence, and just take your whole life over. Live in your damn skin. And this is not how this is going to go for this person. So, nice try. Nice try. A lot of wasted money and effort there, though, right? To go to jail and prison. Yeah. It's exactly where this person needs to be. I said something has been thrown off a boat into the water. Somebody went camping. Someone went boating. Hi there, Joe. False accusations. False accusations about you. This could be a lawyer. This could be a judge. Someone in your family. There's a hit and run talking about. You want to know why? Because this hit and run, somebody is out there, stole your identity. Okay? They were in a hit and run. When this hit and run caught up to them, guess whose ID they gave? They gave yours. Been talking about these polar shifts. Some of them are trying to be made, man-made. Some are happening all on their own. But there is also a bunch of people out here talking about these polar shifts on different channels, and the information they're giving out is incorrect. So these people are going to get exposed. I talked about that too. Okay? Somebody that likes to party, they're not partying anymore. They're not hanging out with the coochie crew. Hi, Russell. Allie, is it Allie? Hi. Kidnapped. I've had this for like 2 weeks now. That somebody was trying to set a couple of you up to get kidnapped because they can't get your energy. They can't clone you. They can't get rid of you. So they're like, we're going to kidnap them. We're going to make them come over here and we're going to abuse them to death. We're going to steal all their spiritual gifts. We're going to manifest off of them. We're going to drain them of their life force and then we'll dump them. Yeah, well, that's not happening. Because guess what? Even though this didn't happen, it was planned. And there's a mole in this group that planned this. There's recordings of the plan. There's a paper trail of the plan. There are people that were paid. That there's a money trail too. Even if it didn't go through, it was planned. It was premeditated. And the correct officials that are not corrupt know all about this. The reason why these people haven't gone yet is because they're going to make sure that they have so much evidence that these people aren't going to hurt anybody anymore. It's a collapse for all these people and their paper empire that they built off of other people. It's a group of reptilians. They're going down. Yeah, they're into blackmail. Weird how when you blackmail people, you end up getting blackmailed back. Huh? Weird, right? People are fools that do this. Somebody doesn't like my sarcasm. Well, that's too bad. You don't have to be on my channel. It's exposed whatever happened in the mountains. Oh, look. Fake legal proceedings. We have so many of these. These fake judges, these fake lawyers, the fake actors that they bring in to pretend and to try to impersonate other people, to take what was not the person that is pretending to be someone else. Yeah, another fake legal proceeding. They don't even put these on the court dockets. Did you know that? So if you call, you'll know it's not even on the court docket. And then they make sure inside the court that they're in with the person in the post office. So when the court documents go out, that person in the post office stops the mail and redirects it to the people that didn't want you coming to court. And guess what? The judge knows all about this because he's in cahoots too. Yeah, he gets a paycheck off of you as well. These people are disgusting. They're maggots. And they think they're so powerful because they're a part of a group of rump rangers. Burial. Imagine that, right? Someone doesn't want to talk now. You don't like that, huh? Well, there's a bunch of us, we're tired about being lied on. We're tired of all of the stuff that you people keep doing to harm and hurt innocent people that never came for you, never tried to do anything to you. They just walked away because they saw the trees through the forest. This isn't a personal reading. It's a collective reading. I don't do personals. I closed those down a long time ago because all people do when you give them personal readings, they lie. Secret weapons in reverse. Those aren't going to work on you anymore. What else, Spirit? Parental figure. There's a masculine here. They're exposed. This is somebody in your family that thought they were hot shit. This is a masculine in your family that felt that they could do whatever they wanted to you. It didn't matter. And they thought what was left to you, you didn't deserve it, but they did. So they did everything to turn everybody away from you, to make people think that you're a horrible, rotten person and that they're the good one. Yeah, well, won't it be funny when everybody finds out they premeditated more than one murder? And one of them was yours. And they're your own family member. This person has no idea what's coming for them. And the group that this person got hooked up with, that has been doing for years, helping this person to achieve their goals, they made sure when this person did their blood contract or whatever they did, that they also had to engage in something that they definitely don't want made public. Well, it's going to be made public. This group's going to make sure, because they knew one day this thing wasn't going to go the way everyone thought it was. So they made sure to set this masculine energy up. Some of you, this is a King of Wands. Some of you, it's a King of Pentacles. Some of you, it's a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Some of you, it's a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And because they joined this group and they think that nobody knows about the disgusting things they participated in. Really? 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 Because this is what you got. Aren't you happy you joined this group? This is the special gift they gave you that's going to be attached to you for the rest of your life. This is what rules you now. You might want to be more concerned about this than the person you keep trying to take down. Because this that's attached to you is eating you alive. You are so busy trying to destroy somebody, you don't even see what's destroying you. Yep. They wanted you locked down, collective. Okay? All their gang stalking, all their harassing you, all their stupid little tactics doesn't work. Somebody wanted to get you locked up in a mental hospital. Okay? By a doctor that's never spoke to you. My family tried to do the same thing. Okay? So this jackass of a doctor, oh boy, there's something real special planned for this one. This person's been doing this for years. Years. Going into court, never meeting any of the people that this person, never meets any of these people, but gets a healthy paycheck every month to lie. And this judge knows that nobody ever meets this person. This person is a sick and twisted prick. Yeah, They're frozen in their tracks. And this daughter, oh, they thought they were going to escape. They're in hiding right now, by the way. And they think they're hidden. You're not hidden. The feds know exactly where you are, and so does the CIA. And I know you worked for the government, you creepy little jerk. They got a special plan for you, too. Because you know what? You're called a liability now. Yeah, you're a liability. Collective, you're going to be very happy when all this comes to fruition. It's on its way. You want to know why? Because you didn't get revenge. You didn't go after these people. You may have spoke out and said things out in anger, frustration. You had every right to after everything that's happened to you. But you never did anything. You didn't retaliate. You didn't go calling family members and friends and trying to get everybody to do things to people that did things to you like these people did to you. You didn't go you don't go make fake profiles. You don't go catfish people as someone else. You didn't get into someone's phone, steal their pictures, reroute their phone calls, their text messages. No, you didn't do any of that. But these people, they did all of this to you. Yep, they sure did. Trauma. This is what they wanted for you. This is what they're going to end up with. And let me tell you something. These people made deals. They can't get out of these deals. They signed these deals. They made promises they can't keep. And people are getting mad now because people realize now it's coming out. And this is a train wreck, and it's only going one way. And everybody that tried to get on the train against you, it's over. It's a train wreck. And these people need to wake up and smell the coffee. Yep, there's a politician involved getting exposed. There's a Democrat. And there will be justice. Somebody had a question at the beginning of this that they had in their brain when they got on. There's something that you have been going back and forth with, not sure what to do. Spirit says no. Don't do it. Okay, these people have timeline issues. There's a government agency here. It's been solved. It's been solved. Government agency. Timeline issues have been solved. Climate change. Travel. Imprisonment. See, they wanted to put you in jail. Oh yeah, they had people calling in, going into court, well, they were going into court too, but they had a whole bunch of people that were getting paid on a regular basis to call in and make fake reports about you. And they thought this was so funny. They had people lying and saying you were doing things to people and you weren't even there. You were nowhere even near these people. And these idiots went in to precincts and made fake police reports. And these cops know these people are liars. Oh, hell yeah. Somebody cloned one of your phones too. And they went in and they made it like this was you attacking them. It's all your information out of your phone. But they went in, used one of those stupid apps that's fake that you can message yourself, I guess, on, or I don't even know how this shit works, don't care. But they went ahead and they created fights. Like you were attacking them. They got into your emails, used your IP address. They went in and they created emails like you were sending them emails and you were threatening them and attacking them. These people are nuts. The fact that you have this time tells me one thing. You're pathetic. You need a life. You need to work on yourself. Anybody that has time like this and you spend what precious time you have here left on this earth trying to destroy another person and that makes you feel good, you need to check yourself into a mental hospital. Because if you get off on that and that makes you feel good to do this stuff to another person, there's something so broken with you. And I promise you, everything that you people have given out and done, someone's going to do it to you because you people don't know when to stop. So the higher power will move in and they will give you a giant taste of your own medicine. And that's what's going to happen here with these people. Somebody's a Libra too. Yep. Tunnels. Exposed. All right, one more round in this deck and then we're going to move on to a different deck. Yeah, these people, they meet in tunnels. They meet in creepy places. They think they're so big and special and, powerful. They're none of the above. Look, power in reverse. What did I just say? Power in reverse. There is a whole bloodline that is going to be in non-existent existence. What these people don't understand, they're taking out their own. Listen to this. You are taking out your own children. You are taking out your own family members. You're not taking out the person you're going for. You obviously don't know how energy works. You obviously have no idea about spiritual law. Because if you did, you wouldn't have done what you did. These people can't see past anything. All they care about is money and power and who they hang out with, what they drive, what they wear, what the labels on their back. Cryptocurrency. They're finally getting caught for this. Many of these gang stalkers and people that were part of the setup for you, they were paid through cryptocurrency. Okay? I've had somebody that's been trying so hard to get into all of my different ones that I used to have, which I haven't been doing any of it for years, but they've gone in, hacked it, and they've been acting as me. I got a cousin keeps trying to hack my Bitcoin, right? She lives in Georgia. She's a little bitch. Witness in reverse. So we got a witness that has decided to go to the dark side. They think it's going to be better to join the dark forces because the dark forces have convinced this witness that they're going to be just fine. But they didn't tell the witness that after they're done using the witness for whatever it is that they need to do, they forgot to tell the witness that their time's over. They're going to get rid of them. So, way to go. You went back to this group of people, and they've already planned your death. All right, let's see. Somebody's a holy roller. Holy roller. Central bank. Funneling money through that. Oh, hold on. Since that just came up. Hold on. Hold on. We got UMB private banking. That's for a couple of you. That's where some of your money has gone. UMB private banking. Okay? Somebody out here thought they were real funny. They took a student loan out in someone's name. Yeah, my cousin too, that same one, trying to hack my acorns as well. There's a Jessamine Cosman out here. She's been trying to stalk me. There's a Christian Duncan. You're in deep trouble. She works for Epic House Mortgage. She did a lot of fraudulent stuff. But that UMB private banking is going to be the answer to a couple people. America First Credit Union. Somebody tried to take out a true stage life insurance policy on somebody. This is through America First and Bank of America. Okay. Somebody in Oakland, California hacked into somebody, had a Square account. I had one a long time ago. Haven't used it for, oh my gosh, at least 10 years or more. Somebody from Oakland, California hacked in and thought that they were going to use it and pretend to be me. There's an Alex Janke, Alexjanke. This person, I was talking about, somebody is running scams on YouTube, going around and taking people's identities and filling out job applications at YouTube. And like I said earlier, this is the dumbest thing I heard. Why would I apply and want to work for YouTube when my channel has been hacked? It's been played with. Nothing is correct on it, because that's the way that this group of people that gangs together does this. So you think it's funny that you're out here filling out applications as if I would ever work for YouTube when YouTube has done nothing but wrong me. That's crazy. But this is this Alex, Alexjanke, that tried to contact me. Oh, I got your application for YouTube. No, you don't. I never filled out an application. I'd never worked for YouTube. So remember that bank, okay? That private banking, okay? And this Christian Duncan works for Epic House Mortgage. You're in deep doo. Fraudulent stuff. So that's all that's going on there. Anyways, since this came up, that's what reminded me, okay? But these people are exposed. Here we go. This is the last run. Let's see what else comes out. What do we have? Confession. Oh, somebody made a confess. Somebody went to church and confessed something, and they thought it was going to stay there. It's not. Somebody's not going down this rabbit hole with this person that came in and made a confession, because whoever went in and made this confession, the confession was a lie. The person that they confessed to knows. They're not going down this rabbit hole with this person. Yep, this person that came in to confess, they're Catholic. You're evil. You know who you are. You know exactly who you are. So do I. And there's somebody here. It's not always the feminines. Like, it always gets made out on people's channels that the only doppelgangers, body doubles, copycats are feminines. Oh, there's plenty of masculines out here that are doing it. So there's a divine masculine out here. Your doppelganger, your body double, the person you thought was like your wingman, they were your copycat. They're exposed. This could be one of the people that went in and confessed. Or somebody went in and confessed about this body double. Exposed. Predictive programming. Trying to get you off track. trying to get you confused, trying to get you to believe that what you know to be true is not true. Okay. So for some of you, when this card comes up, say you're on Facebook, say you're on Instagram, say you're on YouTube. There's people that can go in and they will change your feed. They'll go in and change the things that they'll watch what you're watching. And then they're going to make sure that what comes up in your feed is this type of stuff to get you off track, to make you believe what you do know, once again, is not real. Bottom of the deck. Explosion. Top of the deck. Royalty in reverse. So, you're a part of a bloodline. It's a sacred bloodline. It's a royal bloodline. And there's a gift that gets handed down. Spiritual. This is not material I'm talking about. This is spiritual. Say, okay, I'm trying to explain this better. Okay, so say your grandmother, your grandfather, they had gifts. Maybe they didn't use them like you're using yours, but they were gifted, okay? And they knew this about you. And you had a special connection with this person. So the next generation would be your mother or your father. It skipped them. They didn't get it. They don't have it. But they believe they do because they know you do because you showed signs from the time that you were born. I'm talking about the something supernatural, something super spiritual happened when you were born. And it scared your mother and father. They didn't know what to do about this. But they know this. They know, or put it, one of your parents knows about this gift that's supposed to come down through the bloodline. And the one that knows was mad. They were pissed off because how dare my child get it and it skips me? It should come to me because it came down through my parents and their parents. Why would it skip me? Well, it skipped your parent because they're evil. The higher powers knew. They knew that they would abuse it. They knew that they wouldn't do any good with it. And you want to know how? Because they tested them when you were born. And they showed them what you were here to do. And they knew. And then they were given another test because they were supposed to guide you, be your biggest support, be your biggest fan. And they chose to do none of the above. They chose to suppress your gifts, make you believe that you aren't gifted, make you think that you're the one in the family that's unwanted. You're the weird one. You don't fit with us. You're not like us. Your whole life, they did this to you. And as you got older, you noticed a pattern of weird things that would happen to you, but you brushed them off. You thought, oh, I just got a lot of bad luck. Oh man, there's just something weird that's not right. Oh yeah, there was something weird that wasn't right. It's called your parent. Your parent that knew. The parent that decided that they were going to strip you of your gifts. And then they believed that they could embody these gifts. So they did several tried to do destiny swaps with you. They never worked because it's not their destiny. Destiny swaps don't work on people, even though they'll convince people that they do. They'll sell this to people. It doesn't work. Your destiny is yours. You can't stand in someone's energy and be that person and take it over if you did not do those life lessons that that person did. If you didn't go through their pain, their suffering, you didn't go through their challenges, and you didn't do the work to fix yourself. If you didn't do that, you're not going to step into that person's energy and emulate it like they do. It's not possible. I don't care what people tell you. I know it doesn't work because I've seen so many people try to do it to me. And there's somebody out there right now. She is so convinced because she's been to court, man. And she goes in all the time and pretends to be me. And she goes in and she's gotten to take things that aren't hers. And she believes that it's over for me. And she is gonna sell off into the sunset. Well, I got something to tell you, sweetheart. You're an idiot. That's all I got to say. You're an idiot. I've already seen what's going to happen to you. And boy, you have no idea what's coming. And when it hits, you won't be smart enough to see it because you live in greed. You live in jealousy. You live in revenge. You get off on hurting people, on taking from people. You and I are nothing alike. Never was, never will be. But good luck with that. What's the last thing, Spirit? Or we move on to another deck. Rumors. Yeah, they're busy. Look at these two. Rumors, rumors, rumors. Psst, 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 psst. These are petty mental bottom feeding midgets in your family. They got nothing else better to do but to talk about you. But apparently you're not interesting. You're a nobody. But yet they're talking about you. Natural disaster. They were trying to create something for you. It's not going to happen. There's somebody that died in your family. They tried to say it was from natural causes. No, it wasn't. There was no natural causes there. None whatsoever. Accomplice, partner in crime is exposed. Market manipulation. Stock market. So you got stocks, bonds, probably annuities. There's probably some CDs. There's probably a safety deposit box somewhere in private banking that you didn't know about, that you can't get to. These people are in big trouble. Big trouble. And then the stockbroker, the financial advisor that decided to pull all this off, well, they're going to prison. Look, corruption at its finest. This is a friend. This is one of your friends that did this to you. And they had no problem doing it because they were promised this. Just hope they took it so that they can also, your friend that thought this was so funny to do to you, they're going to go to jail too. Don't worry. Explosives. Somebody was trying to blow up someone's car too. I've been picking up on that one for a while now. Yeah, somebody was going to try to rig your car so it explodes with you in it. Paper trail exposed. Out in the open. There's that friend again. This friend is done. Done. There's a paper trail to the explosion that they were planning for you too. Yeah, there sure is. Project Bluebeam will mean something for somebody. Okay. I was going to stop, but then they said keep going for a minute. All right. I was done with this deck. Apparently they're not. Poison. Somebody was trying to poison you. Somebody that is affluent or they know affluent people. This person's got a sex addiction. It's exposed. And whoever that they were trying to poison, they ended up getting poisoned. They did. They ended up getting poisoned. Secret. about the poisoning. It's poison. Ah, this is somebody that you thought was loyal to you. This is someone you thought was loyal. They're a part of a affluent group of people. Yeah, they got a secret. It's a female, karmic. Okay? It's a karmic female. Bertil. Hi there. So, that person. Oh, she thought she was something and she's caught for poisoning. She doesn't know it yet. She's going to find out. Government was involved. They're also caught. They're stuck in this. So, you tell me, who's going to get exposed here? The karmic or the government first? I think it's going to be the karmic. And this karmic doesn't know the government has set him up. They were also trying to get you fired. Okay? Yep. This karmic feminine, she's a Jezebel. Okay? Her job is to sex people up. That's about it. She doesn't have much more brain power, okay? Deep state that's involved. They're exposed. She's like a handler. Okay? But there's handlers. Handlers have handlers too, you know. She's sad now. Okay? Because it's over. This has gone nuclear. This whole thing against you with this widower that started this bullshit. It's over. It's over. Yeah. There's a whole bloodline that's going to be erased. Thanks to this widower. Yeah, several families. This isn't just one. Because all these people decided to join in and come after you. And try to take you out. What they didn't realize, they were all destroying their own bloodlines. And I keep telling you people, when you come after people's kids, there is a heavy price to pay. So you might want to start now watching out for your own. Be more concerned about your own families. Because you people did this. No one else did this. Start taking the accountability in your little pathetic, petty groups. Yeah, these people are they're all into sex rituals. Yeah. And they're not going to get you fired. They're not getting you fired. Evidence. It's all over. Especially about this sex cult. Yeah. This sex cult is getting exposed for the creeps that they are. Okay? Someone's going to hang themselves. Yep. Somebody set up a death hoax and said that one of you, they staged the whole thing and said you hung yourself so that they could turn that death certificate in. There she is, the manipulator. It's getting exposed. Yeah, so they staged your death, printed out the old death certificate, and everybody got their cut. And that's part of the reason why they're trying to shadow ban you so bad, and that they don't want anybody to see you, and they need to hide you, and they need to hide your voice, okay? Yeah. White collar crimes exposed with her. Okay? Power supply in reverse. They cannot. This is when they're sending signals through different satellites. They send signals through power supplies. They send it through computers, send it through phones. It's 5G crap too. That's funny, because now I'm thinking about the last reading. The 5G card came out, but it was really the 5D. I just realized that. It was really the 5D. It was, the card said 5G, but it was really 5D. Anyway, power supply in reverse, neighborhood, and somebody wanted to assault you. And it's not going to happen. So you have a whole group of people in your neighborhood that got paid to watch you, report on you, make things up about you that weren't true. Okay? Some of you, they've been watching your house to set up a robbery, but you figured it out like I did. And then you said something, so they know that you know, like I did. Okay? Some of these people in your own neighborhood, you had no idea they're a part of groups and cults and covens and things. And you didn't know. You had no idea. But they keep coming for you and they don't stop. Okay. That's so funny. I just realized that. Because I said 5D card was 5G, but it was 5D. All right. Let's get out the mega deck. Let's see what's going on here. There's a thief that's not doing too good with having self-control right now, okay? This thief is stuck, okay? They're hiding. Some of you, this thief is overseas. And they're stuck with a karmic that has no control. None whatsoever. But remember, the karmic was way better than you, collective, okay? And this karmic that they picked over you cheats on them nonstop. All the time. This karmic is a cheater, bottom feeder. Karmic's going to pass away. So this person that picked the karmic over you, their karmic is going to transition on because of witchcraft, because they don't know when to stop. So they're going to pass away from their own witchcraft. Weird how that works, right? Oh, look what card I just picked up. Yep, they're going bye-bye. Scorpio. A stingy Scorpio is going to transition to the other side. Ha ha ha. Yep. They were doing witchcraft on you. And Spirit says, good luck, Scorp. You're going to need it where you're going. Yep. The Scorpio is in financial failure right now. But they wanted you in financial failure. That's where they're going. Controlling. This Scorpio is stingy and controlling, and they love witchcraft. And they did death spell after death spell after death spell on you, divine feminine. And this is a karmic feminine that was doing this to you. For some of this is a family member that was doing this to us. Okay? This person's been a hard worker at this, trying to erase you off this earth. Some of you didn't know that this family member decided to become an Eastern Star. And they're also involved with one of your friends. They got one of your friends involved in coming up against you too. So this is one of your family members that like befriended one of your friends that you didn't talk to anymore. That you're like, I'm done, I'm out. Yeah, they knew. So they went and befriended this friend, and got them on the side with your family. These people are stuck. There won't be any sudden changes coming towards you. These people are stingy. They didn't care about you at all. Nope, not one bit. They just wanted what was yours. And they were going to do whatever it took to take it from you. Stuck. You're not stuck. See? Their witchcraft isn't working. There's an Aquarius involved. Okay? So your friend could be an Aquarius that your Scorpio family member contacted. And this friend could have been a masculine, a feminine. There's also an Aries, they just said. Okay? They do witchcraft together. Okay? And part of the witchcraft that they were doing was that they wanted everybody to see you, collective, as a liar. It's not working. It's in reverse. They were also saying that you're bisexual. You're not bisexual. I've had this rumor going around about me too. This is the funniest rumor, I think. Have at it, guys. Keep lying. But yet they're bisexual. And they're the liar. And who cares if they're bisexual? Whoop-de-doo. That's your thing? Whatever. Have at it. But this divine feminine that they said was, she's not. You people need to stop pushing your agenda on other people because you're embarrassed about it. Own it, man. If this is your deal, then own it. But don't be putting this label on someone else that it's not their deal. These people have zero boundaries with you. None. None. Sexual deviant. Oh, look at that. But they said you were. Jeez. Narcissist. That's what these two are. Narcissists. Yeah, hiding something. One of them's hiding a child. Somebody's hiding a child. Or children. They could have said maybe you were. But they are. There's a Cancer here. All right, what about this Cancer? Tell us more about the Cancer, Spirit. What about this Cancer? On the down low, money is coming. This Cancer's on the down low. Doesn't want anybody to know. You got money coming in. Because your energy is away from all of this that's going on. You have walls. And these are spiritual walls that you have put up for your own protection. And then your own spiritual crew has a wall also around you. It's like a double shield. And these people have done every kind of spell you can think of in the book to stop your money, and it's not going to work. And all of you that keep doing these freezer spells, why are you not getting that you're poisoning your food in your freezer? All these spells that you're putting jars and jars of stuff in your freezer, you're contaminating your own food in your freezer. When you put these spells in your freezer for someone else, you're telling the universe, this is my freezer. This is my spell. Doesn't matter what's in this jar. I'm owning it. That means you just cast it on yourself. That's how dumb these people are. They can't bully you anymore. And then they tried to tell everybody you were a bully too. Yep, they painted you out to be a bully. This Cancer painted you out to be a bully. But yet they're bullying you. Fake profiles. You got platforms. This Cancer's been one of your biggest haters. They have mental illness. They said you did. Yeah, that was another rumor that they were spreading about you with an Aries. Yeah. Yeah, they said you're worthless. There's an Aries, a Virgo, and a Cancer that all got together to spread this about you. Okay? And remember, the Cancer and the Aries and this Virgo, they have threesomes. And they're all on the down low. And they're all bisexual. But they don't want anyone to know about it. But yet, this is what they were so busy saying about you. Okay? They said that you were burned out. Oh, you're not burned out at all. But they are. You're going strong. You haven't stopped. You haven't given up. And you're not going to. You're manifesting, Spirit. Sagittarius. They want you to rest. You're in a phase right now of manifesting for yourself. They need you to rest more. Okay? Your family that came up against you, Saggy, well, they're in a lack of confidence now. They were so sure when they started this against you. Yeah. Your family, they were your true rivals. And look what your family participates in. Sex magic. This is your family. They're all about the sex magic. But that's exposed. And they're being exposed for being your rival. Your own family. There's a Pisces involved too. It's way into sex magic. That is one of your biggest rivals with your family. It's all in reverse. It's all going backwards. This last moon, man, they created legal matters with this last moon. This Pisces, she thinks that she's a know-it-all. These people are abusive. They were very abusive with the legal system and the officials in it. They're all going through a spiritual awakening, though, while you've ascended. They're descending right now into a dark night of the soul. Yeah, there's a fake empress. This Pisces, fake empress. She's a wannabe Reiki practitioner. She runs around and tells people she's a Reiki master. She tells people she's a shaman. She tells people that she can get into anybody's Akashic records and she can destiny swap with anybody and she can take anybody out with any spell work. And she's a complete failure. And she's caught. She can't get out of this now with your family. Yeah, your family was even paying her. But yet you have a platform and they say, you're a nobody. Don't watch her or him. They're fake. But yet they're paying this fake empress to do stuff to you. That's disgusting. Yeah, these people are cold-hearted and untrustworthy. But they said you were. All right, one last roll. Bad luck for these people. That's what they manifested, especially with this moon. Oh, and this Pisces, she was confident. Oh, yeah. She's nothing but a user and a freak. Running around in the streets. There's a Leo that got involved. Very karmic. This is in reverse. They're a user and a freak. I said they were karmic. There you go. Spirit says keep going. All right. This Leo is going into financial failure. This person is stuck. They were competing with you. It's not going anywhere. Nope. They got an STD, though. Yeah, they did. They do. This is a never-ending one. Yeah, they need to practice self-control, this Leo. They were trying to make you unemployed. Okay? Didn't work. Didn't work. Didn't work. This Leo's a cheater. Hood rat. Weak. I guess we're just going to go through the rest of the deck. There's a Taurus in reverse. Another karmic. This Taurus is weak too. Scorpio. This Taurus is hooking up with the old Scorpio. They got self-doubt now. Twin flame. Oh boy. Taurus and a Scorpio here that are twin flames. But the Taurus is really this Taurus is really stubborn. This Taurus has no plans of turning themselves around. Has no plans of getting back on track with you. This person's irresponsible. This person's OCD, off the charts, and a perfectionist. And this stops this person a lot from moving forward in things that they want to do because they get wrapped up in that. Thief. Thief. Man. This person can't communicate right now. They want to send you a message. They can't. Good luck is stuck. And they have a Gemini trying to control them. So this Gemini is trying to block them now. So they won't talk to you. Fake Emperor. This Gemini. So we have a Gemini that's a fake Emperor that's trying to block the karmic Taurus from the Scorpio. Oh my God. They both have issues. This is because this Scorpio has abundance. So everybody's fighting for this person. But it's not because they love this person. It's because they want this person's abundance. That's all it is. There's a Capricorn here. They were hiding a child or children. This is out in the open. It's exposed. They can't be a devil in disguise anymore either. That's also coming out. Sexual trauma. They're broke. This Capricorn. And they're heartbroken. So besides being broke, they're heartbroken. Pregnancy. Huh. There's a pregnancy here too. High Priestess. Black magic. They're stuck with this person. They're nothing but baggage. And they're going to jail. You know, there's somebody out here, and I'm getting so tired of picking up on this. There's more than one, but somebody thinks that if they get pregnant, they don't have to go to jail. I don't know why. Hey, hello? Do you not see how many women go to jail and they have babies in jail? This has been going on for a long time. Just because you're pregnant doesn't mean you can't be convicted. You need to pull your head out of your rear end. And then there's another feminine out here. And she's just going crazy. Lost her mind. She's pregnant. Doing spell work. Like, you know, I mean, she's not working, whoever this person is. I've picked up on her for a while now. And she's been just doing nonstop spell work. You're going to lose your child. Is that what you want? They want me to tell you you're going to lose the baby. So stop. Think about what you're doing to your baby. This isn't about you anymore. Libra. There's a Libra going to jail. Belongs to the streets. Hooked up with the divine masculine. Financial failure. And intuitive. So this Libra that hooked up with this divine masculine, they're going to jail. The divine masculine knows because he's intuitive. He's not dumb. All right. Let's get you guys a song or two. Tap in to see what's going on with the old emotion cards. Somebody likes Journey. Someone likes David Lee Roth. Not, I mean, when he was in his prime, not now. It's bad now. It's so funny because actually, that's funny that just came up because one of my friends today, we're at work and she was like showing me David Lee Roth on stage at a concert. And he's old now, man. He was trying to be so sexy. We couldn't watch it anymore. It was too funny. It was so, anyway, I don't know where, but anyways, somebody likes David Lee Roth and that's why I just stopped saying, not now. Not now. when he was in his prime, but that's long gone. You go look up him performing now, you're like, oh, dude, what are you doing? What are you doing? You're making me uncomfortable watching you. That's how bad it is. All right. Someone likes Cher. I love Cher. And boy, is she a performer, man. I saw her once in Vegas, and it was incredible. Yep. So there's someone out here that's been in Captain Save-A-Ho energy. They're done saving hoes, apparently, Spirit said. But you want to go back towards your divine feminine, excuse me. This is a masculine. They're telling me if you don't want to play the field anymore, okay? But you haven't healed. And when I tell you what they're going to tell me to tell you, you're not going to like the answer. If you truly, truly want to go back towards your divine feminine, you can't do it right now. She's way too far ahead in her journey and on her path than where you are. And you know, if you go towards her right now and you don't clear up all these loose ends and you don't make sure that all these karmics that you chose to get attached to and you chose to run your mouth about your divine feminine to, and they all chose to gang stalk her and torment her and harass her, they find out you go towards her, what do you think they're going to do? They're going to go right back and start the same crap again. So, think about it. Because you're going to put her in jeopardy. And you're going to put her in harm's way for a bunch of freaks that you don't even want. And for sure, you make that move, she will never let you back in her door. She won't let you around her. She's definitely doesn't going to want you around her kids. Because you have a bunch of freaks out here that you ran your mouth off to, you made pillow pets out of, and you chose to pillow talk about your divine feminine. And you body shamed her, and these women got off on that. So you might want to remember, you need to go heal. And this isn't like a couple of months worth. Now, you got like 2 years, pal. And your divine feminine, by that time, might be long gone. But if that's the case, when you get to move on and you're healed, you'll find someone to replace her. But if you go towards her now, it's going to be a really bad deal. So I just noticed. We have a crook on here. Well, we must get rid of you. Ben's a thief. Ben doesn't live in the United States. Behind Blue Eyes. Okay, we got some songs here for you. Boy, do we have a lot. Wow. So we got Tom Petty, Free Fallin'. We have The Who, Behind Blue Eyes. We got Cat Stevens, Moon Shadow. That's a great song. These are all good songs. But I love Cat Stevens. Madonna, Material Girl. I said, this man picked, he loved being Captain Save-A-Ho. And boy, did he like women that were like this. You're not like this, Divine Feminine. You like nice things. Of course you do. You have an appreciation for the finer things of life. But you're a very simple individual. You're not like these women. that he was attracted to or thought he was attracted to. Survivor, Eye of the Tiger. That's you, Divine Femme. Okay? Eagles, Hotel California. You know the song's all about seduction. Hedonism. Okay? That's what he got stuck in. Yeah. Look, James Taylor, Fire and Rain. This is about hardships. That's what he chose over you. A whole slew of hardships. Okay? The Beatles, Let It Be. Okay, so I'm going to go back over these, give you some more stuff. So, Tom Petty, Free Fallin'. Okay? This is about being alone. Impermanence. This is about loving. It's about being able to love but leave. And love from afar. Okay? Divine Feminine, you might be considered a perpetual loner. Okay? But it's because you're refusing to commit to people that don't want to commit to you. So you've chose to tap out. You're like, I'm out. Peace out. I don't care. I'll go be by myself. People are trying to say that you're drifting through life. You don't know where you're going. That you don't have a destination. But once again, projection. Okay? That's just projecting on you. So this masculine, unfortunately, and he might look kind of like this. Probably has very beautiful, beautiful blue eyes. I mean, this is a very handsome man. So he really enjoyed playing this Captain Save a Hope because, you know, it was a thrill. Okay? It was a charade. He was hiding from his true self. Okay? He was more interested in attention. And he loved all these women flocking to him, you know, drooling over him. You know, there was no challenge here. No challenge. I mean, he became dumber. He actually became dumber. Okay? This whole slew, the coochie crew here that he thought was better than you, they dumbed him down a lot. He's always putting on a front. All about outward appearances, okay? False persona, okay? He was attracted to these material girls because he thought they had prosperity. He thought that these women were going to rise him up and bring him out of his own poverty, of whatever he got himself into. He thought he was going to gain security and wealth, you know, fiscal responsibility. Yeah. Well, by hanging out with these karmics, okay, what he did is pushed himself into hardship. Why you recovered, Divine Femme, okay? He's struggling now with his own personal failings and theirs. And remember, when you people all sit around in these little groups and you do whatever creepy things you do together that are disgusting and foul, you are just swapping karma around. You're just giving each other's bad karma. You don't want that. He's got years to burn. He's got to burn a lot of karma. Because if he comes back, and especially if you let him have sex with you, all of these little twits here he got hooked up with, you're going to get all their karma too. And I know you don't want that. And you don't deserve it. And you don't need it. So just keep staying strong, okay? You've navigated through your despair, your emotional hardships and loss, okay? And you found a way to get through it by yourself. So don't allow someone to come in that wants you to lick their wounds, heal their ouch. No. Okay? Remember, Hotel California. This is all about seduction, illusions, deception, obsession. This is being trapped in a negative cycle in their south node. Superficiality. This masculine, when he got with this group, He thought he was so cool, and he thought he showed you. Oh, yeah. He thought he showed you. Well, you know what? He lost his identity. He lost who he was. That's sad. Meanwhile, you're over here with this moon shadow in self-discovery. You went through an awakening. You made positive changes, transformation. This is emotional healing, physical healing, light into darkness. You've been transmuting that energy that's being sent to you, okay? Finding meaning in your life again, shifting your perspective, okay? You've got new survival instincts that you didn't have before. And this is you triumphing over fear with the eye of the tiger. This is achieving greatness. This is you being an unstoppable force that people keep trying to come up against. You're an intense individual. You may be a Leo, but you're intense, Divine Feminine. You're a fierce individual, and you're determined. Surrender, acceptance. You surrendered. You accepted things as they were. You're like, okay, you want to go be with a bunch of people that do disgusting, rotten, foul things? Have at it. I'm not doing it. I'm out. And you left. You decided that you were going to go seek wisdom. You were going to let go of your worries. You weren't going to let all these people that place burdens on you be yours anymore. You went and found peace within. So this is huge, 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 huge. All right. Let's see. Let's get some messages. What time is it? Okay, remember I said someone was a holy roller? Yeah, someone's a holy roller. There's a cycle over for this holy roller. Okay? It's funny though, because you know what? This holy roller, they've been talking about you. Oh yeah. Spreading rumors about you. They got on the hate train. But funny thing, this person, they like sloppy seconds. Mm-hmm. Sure do. This person's a salad tosser, they said. Oh, man. They're letting all the secrets out today. Someone's name is Renee. Okay. Someone drives a I was going to say someone drives a BMX, but someone is riding around on a BMX. That is weird, weird, weird. But what I meant to say, someone's got a BMW, but BMX came out, so that's for somebody. Yeah, BMX came out, so. Shuffle these cards up really good. All right, here we go. Somebody got in with a group of people, okay? And they think they are, this group, they think they are thick as thieves, okay? One of them in this group is an MMA fighter. Yeah. Somebody's going to have felony charges, okay? Yep. People that somebody's got gang affiliation here. Yeah, they're going to get arrested too with this gang affiliation. Well, lots of these secret societies, these cults, these covens, they'll go seek out gang members and offer them deals, and they'll take them. So that's for somebody. Someone's got like spiky hair. Okay. Somebody loves to chew gum. Yep. My great-grandfather's here. I just heard juicy fruit. He always had juicy fruit. Yep. Funny, because that person I put in timeout, they're a thief. They're a crook. And they're part of the Norwegian Jesuits. Yeah. Ah, look what just came up on the top. Norway. I said Norwegian Jesuit. Yep. International crime. Yep. And then they get on my channel when they came for me. Yeah, that's funny, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, Ben. You guys get paid to get on here and say that stuff, so. If your story's meant to come out, your energy's here, it'll come out. If not, it wasn't meant to. Somebody's a photographer. Like a professional photographer. Mm-hmm. They like to take landscapes. Okay? Yep. Someone's from Kaysville, Utah. Someone's from Layton, Utah. Somebody's from Riverton, Utah. Sandy, Utah. Draper, Utah. Contwood Heights, Utah. Lehigh, Utah. Ogden, Utah. Bountiful, Utah. South Jordan, Utah. West Jordan, Utah. Riverton, Utah. West Valley, Utah. Yeah, they don't like that. Someone works at a car dealership. I already said somebody's an MMA fighter. Yeah, someone's an MMA fighter. Somebody's an Aries. Woo. Ooh, this Aries is suicidal right now. Mm-hmm. And then we got the person that likes to steal my mail that drives a black Audi SUV Q5, Q8, whatever the hell that car was. All right. That's quite a few. All right. We have realizing now they should have kept your name out of their mouth. On the bottom. A father. And then we got Catalina Island. Something went down at Catalina Island with the father. All right, let's give you a couple messages, and then we'll pull some names. Be the voice for the voiceless. Somebody's a high school teacher. Someone runs a hedge fund. Breckenridge, Colorado. Addicted to karmics. Ooh, there it is. I said someone was an MMA fighter. They're talking shit about you. Your bully is unstable, and everyone is starting to see it. They're also a salad tosser. Driving past your house and creeping in your yard. This must be my neighbor. Collective, you're brave. Don't forget it. You're brave. Okay? Dun, dun, dun. All right. Let's get some more names. Somebody's name is Robert. Someone's last name is Haggerty. Somebody's name is Brandy with a Y, not an I. Someone's name is Esther. Someone's name is Louise, Luwanda, Lucinda, Louisa. Someone's name is Louis, but it's Louis. Someone's name is Graham. Someone's name is Kirsten. Someone's name is Penelope Esposito. Alright, we're almost done with the names. We've got quite a few already popped on out. Someone's name is Camille. Someone's name is Cammy. Oh, let's see. Bottom, Allie. Charlotte. Okay. Now look at that. Benny. Nellie. Piper. Miller. Clyde. Chrissy. Bamberger. Sunny. Kelly. Potter. Ted. Jillian, sorry. Mumford. Brittany. Zeller. Sissy. Peterson, O-N. Debbie. Dixon. Someone's name is Dean, but they like to go by Dino. Williamson. Fletcher. Someone's name is Felix. Brett. Tarek. Someone's name is Tara. Jody with a Y. Stevie. Somebody's trying to do spell work right now as we're speaking. They're trying to do heart attack, stroke spells. It's in reverse. Good luck. Leslie. Carson. Hernandez. Oh, look, Benjamin. You're here again. So much confirmation on you that you had the balls to get in my chat after you tried to steal from me. Potter. Blake. Reese. Barry. O'Donnell. Lilith. John. Bush. Melanie. Abe. Winger. Kyle. Kyle came up in the last one. Vaughn. Lewis. So we have Lewis two different ways. This way and O-U-I-S. How. Marco. Miles. Reagan. Tommy. Angel. Elaine. Giorgio. We got someone with lots of tattoos. Entered into a fraudulent marriage. Likes archery. Spanish Fork, Utah. Dirty Dick. Having a baby in jail. Well, remember, you didn't think you would have to have your baby in jail. Wasn't I talking about that earlier before this? Someone here thinks that getting pregnant, they weren't going to have to go to jail. You're going to jail. You're clueless. We have someone's aunt. It's going to go to jail for first-degree murder. They're a thief. Will do anything for money. This aunt that's going to jail that'll do anything for money. They're chasing after street meat or street cat. They're going to go through a transformation. We have a doctor here. You're going to need to lawyer up. Oh, imagine that. We were talking about that earlier too. How this doctor out here doesn't know people. It's on a contract to go ahead for the courts and for these groups of people that they work with people's families. And they go ahead and they deem them unstable. Lawyer's not going to save you. Public corruption, bribery, trolling. Drag queen behind the scenes. BMW XM. So we got that black one that likes to take my mail. Somebody loves red wine. This person that drives the BMW. Oh, owns a strip club again. This was the last reading. 2 cards we had, separate ones. And here it is again. Definitely somebody that doesn't want to get out of the energy owns a strip club. Monsanto. Shapeshifter. Spread the word collective. Somebody's got small hands. Someone's got small feet. A Cancer. Bluffdale, Utah. Sagittarius. Snohomish, Washington. Who's the big bad wolf now? Releasing negative energies. Las Vegas. That came up in the last one too. It came out on my Sin City card. Your cutoff game is strong. It's your time to shine. Hiding documents though. An energy vampire. From the UK. Yeah, this is about those offshore accounts, right? One of them was in my chat tonight. Nice job. You people get arrogant and more arrogant by the hour. And that's okay because you're exposing yourself so much faster. Your downward spiral, you're putting it into motion. We're not. You people are. Somebody's in Apollo energy. A Leo. You're nothing but a sideshow. Don't rent them space in your head, this Leo. Someone loves orchids. This person's out of luck. They ran out of luck. This person's attitude is off the charts. And they're spying on you, collective. You're in Athena energy. Somebody loves Hennessy. They're busy doing death spells, drinking Hennessy, though. They're sitting in silence now, drinking their Hennessy, still doing death spells, love spells, whatever. Huh. They're downplaying you as if you care, right? Like you care. You don't. You don't care. All right. We have Mara, Heather, Cerrito, Bam, Lyman, Conrad, JD. So we had Rochelle earlier. We have Rochelle, Hale, Holmes. Someone's name is Kitty, Soley, Lizzie, Kaufman, Armstrong, Henry, Belford, Vasquez, Tyler, Tom. He's been on, he's come up and come up and come up and come up. Ralph, Dean, Wrigley, Marissa, Marie. Someone's last name is Stokes. Rick. Latif. Tyndall. Aaron. Brian. Melanie. I think she came up in the last one too. Kane. Peyton. Todd. Maggie. Allred. Deborah. So we've had Debbie and Deborah. Kristen. We had Kristen in the last one too. Callie. Mills. Sullivan. Somebody has somebody has a child that loves Monsters Inc. That's for somebody out there. Somebody has a child that loves to watch Monsters Inc. They've like watch it all the time, and somebody's tired of watching it. Flipping your words against you. It's what they do best. They're a legend in their own mind, though. And a thug. Forged marriage documents. These people that are doing these fake marriages, you people are got to be the dumbest people. I mean, seriously. You're not going to get away with it. Once you spooked and scared this person that forged marriage documents, they want to come back in and rush you. Planning a car wreck for you. Karmics in a karmic coven planning a car wreck for you. Well, that'll be the last car wreck they ever plan. A fallout is about to happen for these karmics. Haters losing their minds. And you karmics might want to start watching your vehicles. Because you came for an empress. You better get me when I'm glowing. Because when I'm all glowed up, I'll be gone. Trying to get you fired. Yeah, I'm about sick of this too. These family members that they think it's okay to call people's work and make up lies about them and try and get them fired. Like, seriously? Who the hell do you people think you are? But then you think that you can sit back in your job and nobody's going to disturb your peace? Nobody's going to create havoc for you? You better think twice. Connect with your higher self, collective. And first of all, if any of these people decide that you work with, that they're going to get in cahoots with your family members to do this to you, your family's under surveillance. They might not believe it. We don't care. We know what it is. So, any of these people that decided to get bribed or decided that this was a great way to get back at you because they're jealous of you for some reason at your job, well, I guarantee when they have to go in and be interrogated, it's all going to come out. Congrats, you just learned how to use big words. You will be able to sue for pain and suffering. You were put on the back burner and he or she doesn't think you see it. India. You can't rely on this person. Angel number 12. I'm a visionary. My creativity is my driving force. We have an attention seeker here. They're detached. Because they're in a horrible marriage. Someone loves Fruit Loops. Someone's got dementia. Someone's on heroin. From San Diego. Feeling trapped now. You're crushing the karmic's ego. Empress on board. This is twice now. We got Rome. We got Yellowstone. We got Logan, Utah. Stop following the crowd. We got Taylorsville, Utah. Aunt or uncle. Plastic surgeon. Someone misses your cooking. Pisces. Pisces in Cinderella syndrome. They like sloppy leftovers. They got a TikTok channel. And then we got somebody with the Chinese zodiac sign of the goat. This person has no tact. No tact. Oops, I mixed these up on accident. Hold on. Okay. We have Stan the Man, Nikki. This is twice on Nikki tonight. But it was N-I-C-K-I, and this is N-I-K-K-I. Hardy. Vari. Someone's last name is Vega. Isabel. Ruiz. Danielle. Someone's name is Danny. Kevin. Joan. Segura. Bader. Ginsburg. Quincy. Someone's name is Kelvin. Jason. Kelvin is K-E-L-V-E-V-E-N, they say. Richardson, O-N. Someone's name is Rudy. Rufus. Sally. Sally's got a secret. Emil. Barbara. Navarro. Someone's from Bulgaria. Yeah, somebody's from Bulgaria. Stand in your purpose. Public corruption. Cottonwood Heights, Utah. Underground Railroad. Overwhelming evidence. This isn't brain surgery. La Jolla, California. FBI watch list. Libra. Camas, Utah. Someone's got ALS. Stace. Austria. Loves to play poker. Food stamp fraud. And there's somebody out here, and this is so pathetic. This is so pathetic. So this goes along with these idiots that are filling out job applications and turning them in as us. There's somebody out here too that went ahead because you got deemed unstable. This person that has to control your inheritance because you can't control it and you can't handle it. They also got disability in your name. Isn't that nice of them? They're claiming a disability check off you every month. Meanwhile, you go to work and you work your ass off. Such bullshit. Someone's a manager. Someone's done real estate fraud and they've done fraudulent wire transfers. They're caught. You're not interested in this person. It's always about them. Using illegal resources. Somebody's a picky eater. Austria. Someone's from New Hampshire, Pennsylvania. Planning a drive-by. The truth will prevail. There's a politician involved, and the truth will prevail. There's a senator involved. The truth will prevail. Fooling around with his secretary. Someone's from Egypt. And someone from Egypt is spiteful and full of shit. And so is this senator, and so is this politician. We have the name Lowry, Bigelow, Hammond, Moa. Someone's from Mona, Utah. That just came out. They think they're going to hide there. Nice try. Hans, Monique, Lauren, Irene, Mitten, Clive. I know I said Penelope earlier. Robbins, Shakura, Nancy, Eldridge, Hancock, and Darius. Whew, that was a lot. Wow, we did a lot. All right. Let's see what Metatron has to say. What does Metatron have to say? I just heard, don't worry about that, Pisces. That's your doppelganger. Don't worry about it. They're going to go away for so long, you're never going to have to worry about it. And they're not going to make it in jail. They're not going to do very well in jail. Especially when people find out why they're in there. The actual inmates. Yeah, there's a lot of these people. They're not going to be cut out for jail. I mean, I don't think anybody is. But these people wanted to have you put away. They were willing to do anything to have you put away, collective. And it's going to be them, not you. All right, what does Metatron have to say? Someone's stuck. Yeah. Somebody can't move forward. Metatron's not letting them. Rainbow bridges opened up to you. You're being protected, okay, from this person. This is a female, a karmic feminine. I was just talking about this Pisces, okay? This Pisces isn't going anywhere. Rainbow bridges opened up to you. Metatron opened it up to you, all right? And then you have balance, okay? So Metatron is protecting you, especially from this Pisces. Bottom of the deck, the tree of life. Top. The truth will prevail. We got somebody's heart is not blocked anymore. Metatron fixed that. Who are you? You're being your authentic self. People have been trying to say you're not. Metatron's not putting up with that anymore. You're a very passionate individual. Want you to keep going. You're going to get a lot of clarity. And if you go inward, however that is for you, where you reach silence and you're listening to your spirit, you're going to get a lot of clarity that you didn't have before. Oh my gosh, look who it is. You got your new phone. Oh my gosh. Hi, Divine Hope. Good to see you. Are you doing good? Jenna's in the house, Gina. Good to see you. Oh my gosh, I've missed you. So we have a major healing. Oh, no, you did not. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, sweetie. You lost Ladybug. I'm so sorry. I know how much your animals mean to you. I'm so sorry, honey. Oh, sending you lots of love. That's like, I mean, that's like losing a limb. We have detached from drama. Okay? You're totally detached from drama. And like I said, Metatron's got you in a healing mode. Absolutely. I did. That just blows me away. I'm so sorry. I mean, I don't know anyone else that loves their animals more. I mean, you and I, that's our thing. And so it makes me want to cry for you because I just know how much you love your animals. But I'm sending you tons of love back. I know. I've missed you. I hope you're doing good. It's so good to see you. So we have somebody out here that's been running around and you're an indigo child and somebody's running around telling people that you were not an indigo child, okay? And you've never told anybody this, whoever I'm talking to. It's so good to see you too. And so this person's running around telling everybody that you think you're an indigo child and you're not, and they know, and blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. And you've never even told anybody this. You've always kept this to yourself. In fact, you didn't even know you were an indigo child. You had an experience with somebody, and I'm just going to tell you this. So this happened to me once. So, I used to be a front end manager at a really nice grocery store here in Utah. It's family owned business. Not anymore, but it was back then. And I had someone come through one of the registers, and one of my cashiers had called me over because there was like a problem. And this person, I figured out the problem, and I was walking them out. And this person just had a real familiar spirit. I couldn't explain it. Never seen this person ever in my life before. Never had a conversation with this person. And I went out and I helped them put their groceries in their car. He was a cute little old man. He was so cute. So I helped him load his groceries. Anyways, after I helped him load it up, he was like, you didn't have to help me like this and come all the way out here. You could have just had one of your baggers do it or one of your little parking lot guys. And I says, no, I just felt like I wanted to walk you out here myself. I said, there's just something very familiar about you. I mean, he just had a spirit about him that you wanted to talk to him more. You wanted to get to know him more. Anyways, he picked up on me as a child and what kind of a child I was. And I'm not going to say because it's nobody's business what I am and what I was born as. But anyways, I'm not an indigo, but he told me and I had no idea. Thank you, honey. I had no idea. Anyways, he grabbed my hands and he was like holding my hands and he looked into my eyes and he had beautiful piercing blue eyes and he looked and I just felt like he was looking through me and he's like, you don't have any idea, do you? You don't know. And I was like, no, I don't know what you're talking about. And he was like, you have no idea how special you are. And I go, well, I know I'm special. And I was like joking around, right? And he's like, no, 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 no. You don't know how special you are. Anyways, he told me you're da da da. And I was like, oh. And at this time, when all this happened to me, I was being kind of a guinea pig for one of my girlfriends that was one of my cashiers. And she was the one that got me into Reiki because she was the one going through all the official schooling. And she needed a guinea pig to practice on. So she was using me. And boy, I had been going through a really rough divorce, and so there was a lot of emotional healing that I was going through, and every time she'd work on me, she'd pull this out of me, and we would have these giant crying sessions together because I was healing, and I had bottled up so much, and on top of each other, wound after wound after wound, and I was finally at that place where I wanted to work on this. I wanted to figure out why some of these things that happened to me or were hurting me so bad, I wasn't releasing them. My body wasn't releasing them. So she worked me all through this. And anyways, when he I had that encounter with him. Prior to that, I did a session with her. And she looked at me after this session was over and she's like, you're going to meet somebody. It's going to be a man. And she's like, this isn't romantic at all, but he is going to hold a missing piece to a puzzle for you about your childhood. And really something very special about you. And then it was like probably 3 weeks later when I did that, when he came through my register and there was that problem and I had to solve it. And then I walked him out to his car and then he told me that. And I was like, wow. Anyways, I've never gone around like sharing that information. And so whoever you are, you're going to have a similar situation because you have accepted your path. You are going on your journey. You know what you want to do and where you want to be. So I don't know if this has happened already. If not, it's going to happen. And there's going to be more than one message that this person's going to bring to you, but it's going to bring light to the darkness that feel like, that you've been stuck in. But there's somebody going around that already knows that you're an indigo. And they're, like I said, they're running around telling people that you're a fake, you're a fraud, you think you're so special and da 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 da. And you aren't that personality. That's not what you do. You don't go around boasting about yourself and trying to put yourself up on this giant pedestal and others beneath you. No, that is not who you are, who I'm talking to. Okay, so, but this person is starting to look like a real ass now because people are looking at them and looking at you and going, this person's never told us anything like this. This person, when we're around them, they're not constantly trying to build themselves up or brag about their spiritual gifts or what they know, or they don't do that. So this person is not winning that's coming up against you, okay? Oh, 100%. 100%. There's so many people that think they know us and they don't. I mean, think of all of our family members that we haven't been around in how long and we haven't spoke to in how long. But yet they believe that they know what's going on in our lives. And so many of them have had to resort to, they really don't know what's going on at all. So they're like, fine, we'll just make things up. If that person won't let us in to invade their privacy, or if they won't let us send someone in to destroy them, then we're just going to make up lies and we're just going to continue to pay people to lie about them. But it's been years for both of us. And they keep running around shooting their mouths off as if they've talked to us like yesterday. It's like, no, you haven't. No, you haven't. And I think I said this in the other video I did earlier, that there's somebody that it's not just me, but there's, and this probably can resonate with you too, Divine Hope, but I love the Justice League. That's so awesome. That just that just made me smile when I saw that. I love that, by the way. But when this person quit dating you, okay? And they went to a karmic and they joined forces with your family, and they were promised a lot. And the promise was a portion of what was supposed to go to you, okay? Well, you didn't get it. This person's not going to get all of it, but they got a portion of it. Well, they went ahead with this lie that your family put on, and they went ahead and they married a doppelganger, your doppelganger, that stood as you with a fake marriage certificate that they doctored up. And then they went into court with this person and they stole with your family what was yours. And then they're continuing to run around and tell people that they talk to you, that they have a relationship with you. Meanwhile, they're with the karmic doppelganger running around. And you haven't talked to this person in years. And you wouldn't talk to this person. But this person has gone to all kinds of extremes and lengths to make it look like you two are in communication, okay? And like I said, they have people lie. I mean, this person's probably had people say, oh yeah, I've hung out with them together, because they got paid to do it. But this is coming out in the open now, okay? Because they've gone to court with this too many times. There are judges that are being caught for their underhanded official business. There's a bunch of these judges that decided that, well, okay, I was getting bribes, but we can't have it be seen as that. So we're going to turn it into that we were tipped by the family because we did such a great job. Oh yeah, that sounds so much better, doesn't it? We took tips because we did such a great job for them on screwing the collective over. Yeah, that makes sense, right? So I don't remember how long ago when I was talking about how the judges have to be critiqued. They have to keep, they have to have certain things to keep them in alignment with. And so there's been a lot of moles that were put in place a while back for quite some time that have been watching these people that infiltrated them, and they had no idea, not whatsoever. Be back out to the property. No, you can't leave your home unattended. Absolutely not. I know. That's a lot of money. My first divorce was a little over 200 grand. Imagine that one. Imagine if I had all that money back now, right? You're going to get your divorce. You'll be free. Exactly, right? We got fire sign energy here, okay? This is dragon strength. Okay? This is dragon strength. All right, what else does Metatron have to say? Let's see. What else does Metatron have to say? Mother Earth, grounding. Safety. Look at this. After what you just said. Oh, someone's trying to block your path. They don't want you to expand. Flower of life here in reverse. They didn't have that before? I would think they would have been one of the first days. What's the last thing Metatron wants you to know? You're a leader. You're not a follower. Nope. 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 You've answered the call. You're leading the way. And now you're going from dark to light through a total transformation. Look how cool that is. That's awesome. I'm telling you, whoever's doing spell work right now, I can feel it. You're going to wish you didn't try to work on me because I can feel it. And it's in reverse. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. I'm so happy to hear that for you. All right. Let's see what the Lightworker deck has to say. Oh, it's nonstop. It's such bullshit. I'm so sick of it. It doesn't work. All they do is we know when they're doing it. That's it. And then it goes boom, like a boomerang, back in reverse. Oh, we got some special cards that don't belong in here. Look at that. Someone's spying and watching. That's illegal. Spying, by the way. You did? When did you send it to me? There's another one in there that doesn't belong. How did you send me your phone number so I know? Because I haven't seen it. I never saw it. Go to my email and send it there, and then I'll get it. The email on my channel. I'm so happy you're back. I was worried about you. Thank you. We can stay in touch. Okay, so this is interesting. So, this is very interesting. This person is out of control. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This person, oh, Lord. This person's in trouble. I know you are. I was thinking about you all the time, too, and sending you lots of love, even though we weren't missing each other. And then I haven't been able, I mean, you know how I am about the comments. If people are going to get in the comments and start their crap, I'll just shut them off. I'm not going to put up with it. We don't have time for that. It's petty. All right, so we have somebody that's spying illegally, okay? This person may have a cat, okay? And then I picked up on this one a couple times. Yeah, I'm not gonna, it's not fair to other people too. You know what I mean? And I'm not gonna sit here and debate with people. I'm not gonna go back and forth with people. And when the gang stalkers and the trolls get in, um, I don't have time for it. I'm not gonna do it. So, um, I've also been picking up. I don't know how people do this. I don't know. I wouldn't even understand this. I don't even know how you do it. But somebody has been using another person like a human cat to manifest through and to send spell work through. Okay. I don't know how you do this. Don't want to know. Don't care. I've picked up on it multiple times. I haven't said anything about it. But then this card comes out again. And it's always this person, when I get the download, that is spying on you illegally. Okay? They're using another individual as a human cat. Friggin' weird. Don't even care. But anyways, this person's completely devoted to invading your privacy. They think it's going to make you crazy. Okay? This is just like the nitwit that stole my package and decides to drive up in their car, park in front of my house, walk up and throw it up by. They didn't even get it close to my door. That's how lazy this nitwit was. And then they blatantly park in my driveway. So I see the vehicle, right? And then they get in their car and they jet off. But they wanted me to know that they stole it, my package. And they were so flagrant about it and so up in my face. Just like, let's see, was it 2 Saturdays ago? My neighbor was in my backyard and she wanted me to know. Oh, yeah, she wanted me to know. And she was proud that she got in my backyard while I was gone. And she made sure to leave the door wide open. Oh, yeah, these people are getting so flagrant. So, ha ha ha, look what we're doing to you, and you can't do anything about it. That's the energy they're rolling around in right now. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And this is the neighbor that basically walked up and started questioning me why my truck was parked a certain way on my driveway, and that she was trying to figure out what my schedule was, when my comings and goings are. And I'm looking at her going, have you lost your fucking mind? You know, seriously? You need help. But anyway, um, transformation. So, this cat and this person, however they're being used, because there's two different situations here going on. No matter what they're sending towards you guys, you're just transforming it. What these people don't understand now is you guys are at a different place. You're in a different timeline. Okay? You're in the 5D. There's levels to the 5D. They can't get near you. So the deal is now, because you guys have stayed true to yourselves. So the deal is now, go ahead and cast. Spirit is going to make sure that that energy that gets sent towards you, you're going to transmute it. Like I'm transmuting right now as they're casting on me, and I'm doing this. So I will transmute this and I will become more powerful because of it. So now the spell work lifts you up that they're sending towards you. Thank you, my dear. So that's what the new deal is. They cast on you, they send anything towards you, you get to transmute that, and you become more powerful every time. And they get weaker every time. Laugh in their faces. They hate it. They don't like anybody to have fun. Loosen, see, they can't loosen their grip. They can't. They're free falling and they're holding on for dear life. Okay? This is coping mechanisms. This is all about density. Whoever this person is, they keep telling everybody, you have addictions, you have issues, you need help, when it's them. In reverse, take a break. This person is out of control. This person's out of their mind. This person doesn't want to give up on destroying your life's work. Yeah. Like, think of somebody on a treadmill and like they should have got off hours ago. Like they've strapped themselves on and I'm going to keep going. And then all of a sudden they bam, fall down and the treadmill starts to take them. That's what this person's doing. They're so out of control. Okay. And then we have, you got the love. Okay. This is in reverse. Oh, they're totally in a loop. It's a figure eight. It's just they're not going to get out of the loop either. They chose it because thought they were putting us in a loop. They ended up putting themselves in the loop. But this is Haderan energy, okay? So this is all about codependency and boundaries. This is in reverse. They're trying, and I was talking about this the other day. So one of their newest, coolest things is that they're trying to put their karma on other people, and they're trying. We know about the destiny swapping. It's so stupid. Anyways, but besides the destiny swapping, they're now trying to put their karma on people in the collective that have already done, and they went through burning their karma off. They did their shadow work. They did their billion nights of the soul. I mean, they're always working on themselves to be a better person. And these people just think, oh, I'm just going to go ahead and cast me one of my spells and dump all my karma on the collective. No, that's not how this works. First of all, you're codependent. You have no boundaries. That doesn't match the person you're trying to dump the karma on. You can't do this swapping bullshit that these people want to do unless the karma, the energy matches up. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. So, boomerang, baby. Boomerangs. Anyways, this person is super codependent. Like I said, no boundaries. See their little group that got together? Didn't work out so well for them, did it? No, this is in reverse. Okay? This is protection. So see, they just casted on this last moon and they are not protected by any means. None. Zero. Zilch. This is about calling back your power. They tried to attach cords again. And it's in reverse. So, Spirit says, all right, you want to try to attach cords? You want to try to bind the collective? Watch what we're going to do. We're going to bind you to every addiction, obsession, and everything that you wanted the collective attached to. We're going to make sure you're going to be attached. So they were trying to swap, like sell your soul, swap your soul, you know. I keep telling people, you can't do this. People tell people all the time, oh, yes, they can. Yes, anybody can sell another person's soul. No, you got to agree to sell your soul. I don't care what anyone says. Nobody can just go in and go, I don't like that person over here. I'm going to sell their soul to the devil. The devil can't take you that. You have to be in agreement with them, or it's not a contract. So they're the doppelgangers, right? the copycats, they've been using them in rituals as us. So they go in their little, you know, feeble brains, and they do these rituals as us. You think the higher power above is like, wait a minute, this energy doesn't match this person. I know this person's energy signature. So guess what happens? It goes in reverse. And that's what this last little ritual that they all had so much fun doing is in reverse. All the cords are cut. All the binding work, it's in reverse. No one's dumping their karma on any of us, and no one is swapping souls or selling our soul because we didn't agree to it. You got to agree to this shit. Oh, they really need to back off the hocus pocus. 100%. Google witches. They are Google witches. In the reading before, somebody's grimoires are totally backfiring on them. 100%. Yes, this hocus pocus. Most of these people they're such amateurs too. They watch TikTok. I guess TikTok is really big with putting up witches and letting people get on there and tell people how they can. I'll show you how to do this spell, and you can steal this person's destiny anytime you want. You want to take this person's abundance and prosperity and lead it your way? Oh, yeah, we can help you with that one, too. I've heard from so many people that it is, I guess, the spot for these people to go to get spell work. I don't understand it, but whatever. These people are nuts. That's all I gotta say. They're nuts. They're batshit crazy. All right, let's see. We need, so we're not, 3 more decks, and then I gotta go to bed. Do a round, because these are great cards. These are all about everything that you're going through that is spiritual, the progress. Yeah, and YouTube's getting real creative now, Divine Hope. They're filling out applications in our names. Those of us that have platforms, they're actually going and filling out applications as if we would apply to work for YouTube. Get real. Yeah. Somebody did it to me. In reverse, gratitude. These people aren't grateful at all. They think that what is yours is theirs. And they see no reason why they shouldn't have it. Because they just make up some crazy story in their head why you don't deserve this. Even though whatever it is that they're trying to take from you, they don't know the person that left it to you. And they don't care. They're just criminals. And the way they see things is, if I want that over there, I'm going to take it. And if I have to destroy this person to get it, well, I guess that's what we do. Not anymore. Choices. Make the best choice. Well, this person didn't. Sensuality. Express your sensuality. Children, know that your children are protected. And I talked about this in the last reading too. If you feel the need that you need to try to hurt someone's children, to hurt them, You got a bigger problem than hurting someone else's children. You really need to think about it. Because people's children aren't the problem. If you're willing to hurt another person's children, you've got a really big problem. And you will pay for that. You won't be getting away with it. Moving forward, get ready for positive change. Dolphin energy. Don't worry. Be happy. Bottom of the deck, resilience. Rise above the tribulations. Thank you, honey. I really appreciate that. That's beautiful. Thank you. In reverse, their potential. It's in reverse. Memories. In reverse. You don't have good memories of these people that have tried to do this to you. You just don't. You don't. You don't care. That's their problem, not yours. Dreams. Believe in your dreams. And these people that are astro traveling. Thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate you so much. These people with this astro traveling and this remote viewing, there's a whole bunch of them. Something bad's going to happen. Real bad, because they're doing this not in a positive way at all. And there's spiritual laws that you are supposed to abide by when you do these things. I don't have any good memories of any of these people either. It's and they still want to come back in our energy. They still want to come back. They still want to stab at it again. Let's go another round with the collective. It's not happening. They want to keep putting all the people that have made progress, all the people that have moved forward, all the people that have done so much healing. They want to put everybody back in a loop with them because they didn't choose to heal. They didn't do one damn thing while we were doing the work. But now, because we've done the work and they can't get the narrative to stick, they now got to try to come back again and try to get you back in another loop with them. Yeah, they do. It blows me away. I'll tell you that I had a dream the other night, and there was he's a freak. I don't know who, I think he's that scientist guy that he gets in the energy. He's lost his mind. He's gone too far. But they showed me a man in a chair, and he had some really crazy apparatus thing on his head, right? And he was trying to use this apparatus to connect in to the collective energy, okay, of light workers that are here. And he was collectively trying to, I'm trying to think of the right way to word it. It's invade the wisdom and knowledge that we have, that's been bestowed upon us. It's embedded in us. And whatever this apparatus, anyways, it didn't work. It didn't work. But he did manage to connect into a dark group of twisted individuals. And they showed me he was freaking out. He couldn't handle it. They were making him see stuff that he never ever wants to see again. They were showing him things that scared him to death. He's not going to be putting on that apparatus on his head anymore. Nope, nope, nope. These people are getting handled much differently now than they're used to. Oh, I definitely think they have the guts. I look at this person that steals my mail. Just walking up on my property, throwing it up there, the package, like they didn't even care, just flinging it up there, throwing it on my, I have like a little courtyard area that goes up to my door, just throwing it there. And then, oh yeah, and then the very next day, I'm out in the front watering my flowers and stuff, and that same car comes driving by. Comes driving by. Yeah, they got guts. But that's all they got. Adrenochrome is why some of them aren't going down, but they're not going to be able to get their hands on it anymore, and it costs a lot of money. And it's illegal, so you got to know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody to get it. Thank you. I always, 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 always will take the extra. These people, they're becoming unhinged, and so some of them feel they're going down, and so they're like, okay, I'm going down, so I'm just gonna go after him. I don't care. I'm gonna go one way or another. So you know that saying, I might as well go down in flames, or I want to go out with a bang. Yeah, that's where some of these people are at. And these people don't realize they can't tap into certain people's energy anymore because their vibration is too high. These low vibing people, they can't connect into people's energy that they've finally ascended to a different level. Oh yeah, 100%. They will. New beginnings. That's what's in store for us. New beginnings. It's exactly what's in store for us. Let's see what this deck has. I think the seer card, I don't know if, I haven't seen it for a while, but I feel like somebody here is a seer and they don't know it. Yeah, somebody's a seer. Somebody, oh, they're making me stop. Somebody is really proud that they're a warlock, okay? But this person, whoever they're bragging to, doesn't understand how a warlock becomes a warlock. I think that's probably the funniest part about it. That this person doesn't realize that basically this person was kicked out of their group, their little coven, their secret society, their cult, whatever, their spiritual group, whatever it is. And now they're a warlock. Go figure, right? The secret the secret of Camelot, the authority of spirit. That's what happens. They're not powerful at all. This is like, okay. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna find a good way to explain this. Hold on. Okay. This is perfect. We always talk about this at work because I would do so much legal stuff in my department. But anyway, you know, lawyers that say you get in a car wreck and then all of a sudden you're getting 8 million mailers in the mail for all these lawyers, right? These are your ambulance chasers. So these are all the, and like bankruptcy lawyers and things like that. These aren't necessarily your cream of the crop, right? These are people that, they didn't make it to the last cut. So they became, lower level. We'll just put it that way, okay? Think about judges. You also have judges that rule over bankruptcies and different things. Those could be considered judges that didn't make it in the real court system, so they become bankruptcy judges. I mean, whoever this person is, that's the kind of situation that they're in. All right. So, spirit has the authority here. These people don't have the authority. Okay. And someone's trying to use a voodoo doll right now. Your voodoo doll isn't working like you think it is. It's funny, but okay. Someone's using a voodoo doll right now. You're still broke and you don't get it? What don't you get, honey? Marie? Are you broke because you're not working? Are you broke because you overspent? Are you broke because you have people that are trying to meddle in your finances? No matter what, you hold that power. Don't give it to them. Take it back. Call your power back. Call your abundance back. That's right. Somebody's got you scared. Somebody's got you in fear mode. So they're trying to guide your prosperity and abundance away from you towards them. Just like she said, call it back, rebuke it, return it. We all have a right when people are working on us to send it back. We always have that right. Because first of all, they stepped into our personal space without our consent, doing things to us without our consent. So you can always send it back. And you can always call on your passed on loved ones, your spirit guides, your spirit aminals, whatever you believe in. I'm getting tired now. And you can ask for their help as well and their assistance. But you have to ask. It just doesn't happen. You have to ask. Talk to the other side. They would love to talk to you, Marie. Fairy energy, okay? This is about growth. This is about expansion. Flowering. Beautiful. Somebody's a dawn watcher here, okay? So when you're a dawn watcher, you're a caretaker. But the kind of caretaker you are, it's spiritual. You're a guardian for other light workers. You're a guide, a support system for other light workers. You're a dawn watcher. It's a beautiful energy. All right. We have healing the earth, love, humility, respect. So not only are you this amazing dawn watcher here, okay, you're also healing the earth, okay? So this is awesome. The path of the gods. There was a meeting about you. It's okay. I'm almost done here and I got to go to bed too. It's so late. I just got on and when I get going, I just keep going. But thank you so much. I love you too. It was so great to be able to chit chat with you. And I'm sending you lots of love too. Thank you. Sweet dreams. So, there was a meeting. Decisions were made. Future plans are put into motion. Nobody can change this. This was a meeting of the gods. So these people can do whatever they want. They're not above these gods. Water spirit, emotions, memory, life force. Call back your power because these people are trying to manifest off your life force for themselves. All right. One last deck and then I'm going to bed. All right. She of the Lotus. This is beautiful energy. This is total creativity. This is making something out of nothing. Uh-oh. I just knocked. Endless opportunities. Look what you're manifesting. This is awesome. Third eye. Wide open. Start experimenting with this. You can lay down and practice. You have to be in a very calm state. You have to feel peace around you. But whoever I'm talking to, if you start practicing with your third eye, get some Larimar, lay that on your third eye before you start to practice with it. That will open it up, okay? People get, what do you call them? Calcium deposits. They're like little crystal deposits that calcify all around their third eye when they don't use it and they don't cleanse themselves spiritually. So you can lay down, put a piece of Larimar right there. That will heal that. That will open that up. It'll break all that stuff down. And if you want, you can open up that eye and you can see anything you want to. You have to practice. It takes a long time. The portal keeper. Somebody's a portal keeper. Beyond the mind. People are trying to figure you out. It's beyond them anymore. The more people keep trying to tap into you, like I was saying before, their energy, it's not matched to yours. They're going to get sick, or when they go to tap into your vibration, it's going to do something to them that's going to trigger them into a downward dissension. So let them keep trying. Mount Shasta. Somebody needs to do a lot of reading into Mount Shasta. I'm gonna leave this out. I'll find some good videos to put up about Mount Shasta. Transformation. Complete transformation. All right, last time around this deck in the middle, Earth Star Chakra. You just got initiated into the light workers. That's what that activation is with the Earth Star Chakra. Somebody, the same person I'm talking to about Mount Shasta, you need to learn about the ley lines of the earth. They run beneath the earth, the surface of the earth. They're connected to everything. There's certain people that are put here that are supposed to help the ley lines. That's one of their jobs. And it's a big job. Yes, it is. And then that might not be an assignment for you the next time around. Okay? Your violet flame has been lit. You're a twinner, whoever I'm talking to. Very loving and compassionate person. I feel like for some of you, you're a water sign. Some of you, you're an earth sign. But one of your jobs is with the ley lines of the earth. So you need to dive deep here into Mount Shasta. I'll get some videos up so you understand the ley lines better. All right, balanced forces. Haha, you have forces that these people cannot match, and they're balancing things out for you. Yep, harmonic flight. Look at that. I said you were a twin flame. There you go. Sacral chakra. Lit up, baby. This is total creativity and manifestation energy. You're in alignment because you choose. And then radical expansion. And this seems to be the best card that we should end this on. But I want you to know about this harmonic flight here. I'm bringing this card back because I want to clarify this. This is not your twin flame right here. You are a twin flame. This is not your twin flame. This is your twin side of you. You're coming into balance with it. You accepted your twin flame journey. This is you mirroring you. You're not mirroring anyone else. You're mirroring you, and that's who you're supposed to mirror. And you're doing it. Your violet flame has been lit. You have radical expansion going on. You got balanced forces. You have complete alignment. This is huge for someone. It's very beautiful. Very, very cool. Yeah, this is really cool. This is your feminine side. That's your masculine side. This is your yin and yang coming together. It's awesome. You're a force to be reckoned with. That's all I can say. Okay? This is your Kundalini energy working for you. You're not a person that's using your Kundalini energy for you're not wasting it in tantric sex, okay? The people that do that, they use people's bodies. They use their womb to manifest off of, to dump their karma into. You don't do that. You never have. You never would. Thank you. So, keep in mind, People are going to keep coming from you. Keep in mind that you always got to protect yourself no matter what. You can't stop with that, because the more you align, the higher you ascend. It's like you'll wipe out one group of people that are coming for you that are karmic and they have bad intentions for you. You're wiping them out. So then, well, there's another test, because you got another level to go up. You've heard the saying, new levels, new devils, right? So you're going to have this radical expansion, and there's going to be a new group that's going to come for you. And this happens to several people. And there's some of you that aren't aware that, how do I put it? So when this whole crazy stuff started happening to you that didn't make sense, it wasn't right, didn't add up, you're basically sold off. So you were sold off into a group that they basically made bets on who could take you out. Kind of like, hey, you know, we're going to, how do I put it? Trying to think of the best way to word it. Like basically raffle you off to the highest bidder. And then these people think they own you. They think you're their property. And they feel like they can do whatever they want for you because they just paid somebody for you. Even though you didn't agree to it. They don't care. They just get it however they need to get it. So, some of you, it's been your family. Because some of you have a long lineage line of family that has been into different practices, whether it's religious or it's spiritual. But they know affluent people. They know lots of people that have resources. So they're able to basically read your birth chart, know certain things about you. So then they can go right in and feel that they can steal everything about you. Besides your identity, your energy, what God had planned for you. And that's not how this works. But this is how these people are so entitled. They are so delusional, and they're so used to getting their way, and they have so many crooked individuals that they're connected into that look past things or break the law for them. So they are, in a sense, entitled because they have people totally doing and allowing things that never would be allowed for just Joe Blow. You know what I mean? And so you have moved above and beyond this. You beat them at the game that they've played on so many and so many people they took down or they took out. And you are one person that they can't figure out why everything in the past has worked so well on all these other people. We always get our way. We always win, and they are not going to win with you. Eventually, all these people that climb to the top in the manners that they do, in the way they do it, they fall to the bottom. Everything that goes up must come down. And with that being said, I'm going to sign off. I'm going to go to bed. Thank you all that got on tonight and got on this morning and got back on. I'm getting so tired now, I'm rambling. I'm not even making my sense to myself now. But I just wanted to say thank you for all of my tribe and everyone that gets on, participates. And it's always so much fun when I get to see some of you. And it's been a while because I have to turn the comments off because I'm not going to take being harassed, and I'm not going to put up with my collective, my tribe, trying to talk amongst each other or with me and people jumping on and trying to ruin that. So I'll just cut the comments off. But it wasn't bad tonight at all. So when I get back on, I'll turn the comments back on again. But the minute I see all of the people out here that are paid to get on and harass and stalk and try to trigger, I'm just going to cut them off. It'll just happen. So don't be one of the people that ruins it for everyone. All right, guys, go to bed. Those of you that haven't yet. And if you're just getting up and starting your day off, I hope you have a wonderful, beautiful day. And those of you that are going to bed, sweet dreams. Take care of yourselves, you guys, and I'll see you soon. Thank you very much.